my name is Leslie Seabury. I'm from America. I live in the wonderful state of Florida and in a town called Tampa. I am far away from home right now. I'm in South Africa. I came on a journey that I did not expect to be such a significant emotional event in my life. It has changed my life in so many ways, and so have the people that I've met. Two of the people I'm with right now have asked me to do a video with them, they're talking about being, as a Christian, I came on board with a very small glimpse of what the bigger picture is for life and for our spiritual beings. We discussed earlier that initially I thought I was a body with a spirit, but I have realized now I'm a spirit with a body, and that there's just so much more to this temple than I could have even imagined. They speak in a language that I don't really understand yet. It's kind of like I'm still a little baby sucking my thumb and drinking my bottle, and they're down into the meat and potatoes of things. And so I asked them to explain to me what this two-point method is that they keep talking about, and I said, well, why don't we just explain it to the world, because why explain it so many times? So with that said, explain to me what this two-point method is that you're talking about.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Frauke Kalicinski. Our website's resonancequantique.com. There's a German website, I will do it below the videos, and on this French website you can push the button to translate in 10 languages and also in English. So I will start with témoignage, a feedback of somebody who did a couple seminars with us, and she developed herself with potential, which is amazing. Maybe you know it under remote viewing or just visualization in the field, because we are connected. Our body has got the potential to get every information from everywhere. So Elodie, will you just talk, how did you get to the 2 points and what did it do with you? And then I will tell you what it is all about.
Hello, my name is Elodie and I'm coming from France, French Brittany, with a lot of negative side as well in this place. But I came 4 years ago. I'm already a healer and I practice different kind of methods, but I was really deep attracted to the two-point method, which is a sort of quantum healing, yes, because it's quantum physics that we are learning about, and it's very easy and simple to understand because it's only the law of nature. And I came there, and making some training, and first impression was that, oh, that's answering to the question I had when I was in my childhood, I was seeing things, feeling things, and I didn't have any clue explanation about that. Then I came here and everything was clear as we made the training. And then I was so confident in my feeling then that it has opened all kind of different dimensions. So I was like just opening myself very simply with the 2 point as well, because we feel in our body something moving, that you will explain why. And I say, okay, I have to learn a little bit more, because now I've experimented in my body, but I want to learn about the physician. What is the quantum physics, for example? And it makes all sense. It's very easy. It's life, it's nature, it's a magnetic field as well. And this is the use of our heart. Heart power, because as you explained very well, it's 500 times stronger. 5,000 times, yes, stronger in the magnetic field, the magnetism that we have in our body, in brain and everywhere. This is very easy to verify. And when we use this space, it's a lot stronger. That information is going very fast, and then you are really in in touch with your soul, with your energy, with your magnetism, then yes, now I'm doing a type of remote viewing, which is quantum archaeology, as you are your own archaeologist and search for your in the strata, your own memories, and as well on sites that now we need to clean and clear and harmonize our memory, past life, and even though the site, the ancient site, needs that. This is what has opened the 2-point method for me.
It's a new profession. You're going into it.
Actually, no one is doing that, so it's very powerful, and I'm asking to historians to come, because I'm not doing channeling. It's only the people, I'm training people to go and search for their own answer, because we have everything inside, and that we can experiment. It's not because I'm visualizing very well. Yes, everybody has his own type to feel and to get information.
Yes. It's all about information, and when you get a little bit into quantum physics, and it's not a lot. Actually, there are only 2 laws of quantum physics we are working with. It's the double slit experience, and it's the entanglement of information field. So, where's our starting point? We have a paradigm in our believings. Everything is already there. Everything is already happened. So when we have got this believing that we are connected with a source, with this divine being, because we are ourselves, we are one cell of the big one. So we are co-creators. Then we will understand. So why don't I get all those informations all the time? So it's because each of us has got a point of view. We got already something, but there are a lot of programs, a lot of believings, a lot of conditioning, so we are messed up. How can we get out of this program which life has given to us? It was our choice to experience this limitation. So our limitation is our point of view. And in the quantum healing with the 2-point method, why is it called 2-point method? Because we will do our consciousness, our attention on at least 2 points. When you get your intention, your consciousness at least 2 points, something really important will happen. You will just leave your point of view, because you get multi-dimensional. You will be at 2 points, 2 spots at the same time. So you open up the quantum field where everything is already there, each information. In fact, unity is everywhere. But it's like we have glasses, big glasses and filters, and we can see just our point of view. But with our heart, with our divine spot, we can reach into the all of it. And there's a 3rd point, which is very important. It's our heart. So when we do the 2-point method, we will just get in touch. We will become one. My heart is greeting your heart. Namaste. So in our hearts, we are already one cell of a big body, and we will get consciousness about that. So what am I doing with the 2-point method? I will do my consciousness at 2 points. I feel my hands. It's very important to connect it with our bodies, because with our bodies, with our inner feelings, we get into, with our inner senses, we will have the possibility to get all those informations to become whatever we want to become. We go in resonance. It's why our website is called Resonance Quantique, Quantum Resonance. So we can do it. We can do it, and I will show you. We can get the information of your pills. You told us you need pills for your eyes to have a good view. But those informations and pills are only informations. Those informations are here, and we can ask the field to entangle it, and that's what we are doing. We entangle it, we get relate those informations to our hand, because the hand is also an information field, and that is really useful to understand. Entanglement is to get information fields together. So what are we doing? We open up the quantum field. I will give my consciousness and in my hands and 2 points different. I will entangle your question with my hand. We are connected in our hearts. And then I will ask the field to entangle it, to give me the information of your pills, whatever your eyes need to be good, to be healed. So I will do it right now with you. So your subject, your issue, it was, I have a double vision sometimes. So this is an information field. I will entangle it with my left hand.
Okay, now before you do this, for those that are viewing, so that they can scientifically follow this, it's the disease I've been diagnosed with was called myasthenia gravis. That's what it's called, and it's where the nerve does not communicate with the muscle. Thus, I see two images, and so I started taking the medication, and also my right eye would sag as if I had a stroke. So I've been taking the medication. I've run out of the medication, but I'm now here because I'm in South Africa and I can't get the medication.
Okay, we'll do it.
Her
So
body
let's do
is
it.
moving, and I will say something that we don't know. We don't need to interpret all the details, because in the frequency of Leslie, she's vibrating something, and she has her own information in her field, her own field. And this is what Frauke will work with, because she can need all the details of the disease. She will entangle in her hand what Leslie is experimenting as a disease, and then she will ask something in the other hand, in the field outside, something, information, and answer about that. That's what we're doing. We
Spirit knows about it. God knows about all of your stuff.
Well, I
your
just
care.
feel God is using this as an opportunity to demonstrate to those that are being called to watch this video right now, because not everybody's called. And you said something earlier about we are one cell, but we're connected. In Scripture, it talks about being part of a body. We're not all, if we were all feet, there'd be no hands. We have to each be separate. There's got to be a hand and a foot and an eye and an ear. So what I hear you saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, only in a different way, is that we are all part of the body, but we're
God's body.
of God's body that He created, but we're all different. You know, some of us are hands so that we can make things happen. Some of us are feet so we can walk the right direction. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, as a Christian, I understand what you're saying. We're saying the same thing, only differently. We're using a different language, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. So now that I've clarified that, let's see
Let's do
where
it.
we go. Yeah, let's make this happen.
And just feel it. Even if you don't understand what I'm doing, you will feel it, and maybe you will get something inside which is moving you or just happening. Be aware of what's going on inside of you, because the real life, what it's all about, it's invisible. And we will experiment this right
Well, that's
now.
like love. Love is invisible.
Yes, it's the 95% of dark energy and dark matter, which nobody is talking. We are always looking at those 4 or 5% of matter we can measure, but that's so limited. And then we have our little tiny point of view, and we think we know a lot. No, we don't know nothing. But the field does know everything, and we have got this connection to the field inside of us, actually in each of our cells. So what am I doing? I will entangle this story, this subject from Leslie with my left hand. I just decide it is in my left hand, and I will connect it to her body. We are connected. First point. We are connected. We are already one, because I want to connect from divine spot to divine spot. So I know we are one body. Then I will ask the field, okay, Leslie needs information which are in matter with the pills, but actually she does need only the information, she doesn't need the pills. So I will ask the field to entangle, to give me the right informations and to entangle this information field with my other hand, and then I feel it. It's just about feeling. So I ask the field to give me all those informations which are good for you to have a good view, a good vision. So I get into my heart and I know those informations are here and right and now, and they are connected with my hand. I feel both of my hands. This is the subject, the question, this is the answer. And in my consciousness, in my heart, I will bring those two fields together. So I feel the first point, my hand. I feel the other hand. I've got the information. And I will just integrate now those informations. And I think nothing more. I just feel my hands.
In the second point on the board.
So I say integrations of all those informations which are useful for Leslie, for this issue right now. I feel my two hands, the source inside of us, and I bring these two information fields together on his body.
Now she will be connecting the second point.
I connect the two information fields on her body, in the field, and I let go.
So Frauke has a lot of movement in the body. It's a way of capturing the information. Now it's Leslie. She feels something.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting like goosebumps, like I'm chilled or like I'm cold or something. Like I'm shivering, like I need a jacket or something. I don't.
Maybe you feel something because now I'm also feeling.
Look at me. I have goosebumps. Look at me.
This is a sign. This is a sign. Those are little antennas, and those antennas, those little hairs, they know there are good informations coming, and so everything is going. That's the information which I need.
Look at that.
The information is getting in the
It's
body.
like static electricity all over my body. This is crazy. I was like, do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I gotta admit, it's a little out there, but I can't deny what's happening either. So, I mean, I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
And it looks like I just came out of the dryer. Electricity.
So you had movement in your body. I had some vision, and
You had some vision.
yes, sure.
Okay, tell us about your vision.
You know, because it's my way of capturing the information, and I saw that she needed to clean the stomach as well.
Okay.
This is something like a bacteria she has got. The vision was in the stomach. There's something wrong linked with the problem, with the matter. So I don't know about this disease, but maybe if you search, you will find some information about that to clean all the stomach. And
So now the field is working.
I'm still looking at this.
And the field is working to get informations up to your consciousness. And now she will get the answers for her questions. And it's like our heart, it's like a magnetic field, and it will align up. Here's the question, here's the answer. It's very disturbed. And in the power of our heart, and in the confidence of believing everything is already there, it will just line up. And you get the information in the right moment, in the right way.
actually, when we do the two-point method, which is really interesting, expect the unexpected, because how we get the answer now? Maybe she will feel something different. Maybe she won't think anymore about it. Maybe, usually, I've tested that. you see the field outside, what has been changed inside, you will show outside in situation with people, or only one information she will get somewhere, and that will be the answer from the quantum field outside. Usually it's reacting to give you the answer, the concrete answer.
It's working.
I mean, I
We'll
just
see in
can't.
few
Working.
days.
This is
All
so.
the antennas.
This is so strange.
You will tell us, Leslie, in a few days what happened and what kind of answer you get for you.
Yeah, I just really, I don't even know what to make of all of this. I'm, you know, what I do know is that God created me unique and
Oh,
different.
yes, you are very unique, Leslie.
He created all of us very unique. You know, his thumbprint is on each one of us, and like I said, you know, we speak the same. We speak different language, but we're saying the same thing. And I think that's one thing that I've learned in this whole trip too. Being around people from Germany and France and America and
Vietnam and
Switzerland
Japan.
and Vietnam and the language. One word in one language can mean something totally different in another language. So actually, even though language was meant to be a way to communicate, language can also be a barrier in communicating. And so what's not a barrier in communicating is, as you said earlier, oh my gosh,
The strong feeling that we got.
is the heart. The heart speaks its own language. And that is never misunderstood. You feel the hearts of other people. And I found that hugging is also another way of communicating. And you can't miscommunicate a hug. When you hug somebody, you do feel their energy. There is something that happens. And I've been told I'm a great hugger. Well, I mean, some people here told me, wow, when you hug me, I feel something. And the nice thing about that is when we speak what we're feeling, and in different cultures we're taught not to, we're taught to be disciplined and polite and not to actually say what we're feeling. But the truth is that there is as you call it, a resonance where we're communicating even without words. And we feel this energy, which is, I mean, I want to say the word telepathic, but that sounds so weird and out there. But I do feel that there's this telepathic communication with our hearts and our hugs and our touches, and it's obvious there is an energy. I mean, I cannot ignore that my antennas are still all over the place. I mean, if you see the little bumps, it's like I got a bad case of acne or something. I think God knows what he's doing. He speaks to each one of us in a language that we can understand. So what I'm understanding is I'm understanding God loves me so much that he's not going to allow me to be abandoned. He's going to bring exactly what I need in order to see what he had put there already. It was already there. Like that story I told you earlier about the wall.
Yeah.
You know, we were in we visited a ruins where there was a courtyard, and there's these stone walls, and I left earlier than everybody because I wanted to get back earlier, and I found myself in this courtyard without a way out. I thought, oh no, I'm trapped. I don't know where to go. I've left everybody. I'm all alone. I'm going to have to start screaming for help any minute because how do I get out of here? And in a way, I was thinking to myself, wow, that's kind of how I felt about life before I came on this trip. I felt trapped. I didn't know. I was trapped in a relationship that I couldn't unravel. I was trapped in a body that was getting sick, requiring surgeries, and so there was this analogy of being trapped. And I said, God, help me. And what I realized is I started moving from where I was standing, and the wall that I thought was one solid wall with no way out, as I moved, I found out it was really a wall that was offset, and as I turned, there was a path between the wall. And so what did it show me? It showed me that that path was always there to begin with, but I didn't see it because of my perspective. I didn't see it because of where I was standing, but as soon as I moved and I changed my perspective, I saw the way out. So I wasn't trapped, and it was there all along. I just didn't see it. And so it's true, God gives us everything we need, and it's all right here. We just have to open our eyes and be open to changing our perspectives and expanding and allowing. I guess that's the word allowing, instead of being like, nope, this is what I believe and that's that, and I'm not going to make any room for your point of view or your point of view. No, let me hear what you have to say. And then whatever God wants me to hold on to, whatever I'm supposed to, whatever He wants to reveal to me through His other servants that have special gifts, the other hands, the other feet, the other parts of the body. That's what's going to speak into me and allow me the freedom to do whatever He has designed me to do as my purpose. And we have to continue to allow that growth. We have to continue to allow that perspective to be changed and not get stuck in the rut to where we only see what we see and we don't make room for any other ideas, because God is really trying to say it's time now for you to get a little uncomfortable so that you can grow.
God, He, it's she, it's her power. It's our power, it's your power. Thank you so much.
Big hug.
Group hug, group hug.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye now.
Thank you.
From the 3 amigas. Yeah.